It's going. It's going.
He could fit the karaoke machine in there.
Yeah, priorities.
For Josh and Quincy to do their little song.
Priorities. That's what it's about. Priorities.
This ain't the meeting, but I just got something I got to say. My brother over here said something about the devil trying to tear this down. It just got me thinking about something. So you just keep on eating, you're fine. But you got to remember the enemy that we're facing here, the devil. Not real bright. He thought he could overthrow God. And he talked a third of the angels in heaven who had seen God in his power into thinking that they could overthrow God with him. So that's what we're actually fighting. They're not real bright. I'm just saying it like it is. If you think you can overthrow God after spending time with him and watching him do everything that he does, not real bright. That's why every once in a while he gets on my nerves and I look at him and say, I cannot wait to hear you sizzle when they throw you into hell. I cannot wait. I'm going to be dancing for joy. So anyway, go ahead and eat. That was just my thought.
Amen, Santa.
Amen.
Well, I had to put this. That's just my thought. Yeah. Whole thought process.
That's a really good way to look at it.
Yeah, the geese come drifting.
All right, you guys. That was like a little interlude. Santa, he got ready to go on and say that. So he wanted me to catch that. So my allergies, yes, are still bothering me. I'm back outdoors. So I looked on the weather map, the weather app, the Weather Channel app. I looked on there, and lo and behold, the pollen is high today. Tree pollen. And if you look, well, the flags have been blowing like crazy. So that's what the problem has been for me today. It's the tree pollen. My eyes, it's been like I just wanted to yeah. Anyway, had a good dinner. Went to I think it was a Chinese, I don't know, Chinese, I think it was Chinese, maybe it was Japanese. Chinese? How many, do you guys know how many different, is it, would be called ethnicities within the Asian culture? So we have Japanese, right? We have Chinese, Vietnamese, Korean, so 4 Korean, right? Korean, Laos, Filipino, there's 6. What else? So I'm missing some, right? Filipino, Laos, Korean, Chinese, Japanese, Vietnamese, Cambodian. I'm not talking about food, I'm talking about the people. So 7 that I know of. How many more? 7. Let me know how many there are. Is there 7 or more? I don't know. I was just thinking about it because we went to one of the places and ate. I think it was Japanese. I had orange chicken and rice. It's my favorite thing. One of my favorite things outside my Kit Kat. I forgot to ask for honey. I'm all right. I'll survive. It's just because I'm outside, you guys. I was fine in the restaurant. I was crying a little bit when I walked in. Told the waitress that Josh broke up with me. So, Mongolian, is that Indonesian? Yep, Indonesian. Cantonese. Dang, there's a lot of different, yeah. What would you say? Would that be ethnicity? Cantonese. I don't know if they have any honey over there. I'm all right. Share this out. Going to be a meeting, nightly meeting, right? Nightly meeting. Santa, talk about probably today, talk about tomorrow, probably talk about this weekend. And then later, there's going to be some fireworks. I have some that I purchased from the blessings of some of you guys. So Josh got some, so we'll be letting those off tonight. Big, boom, 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 big ones. So I took some spray, you guys. I took some spray when I got back to the hotel. So mass shooting going on right now in Marion County, West Virginia. What? No, there's not. You're joking, Wendy. Where's that at? You're joking. Please say you're joking. You gotta be joking. On a scanner? What do you mean a mass shooting though? West Virginia? There's nothing trending right now as far as mass shooting in West Virginia. Do you have a scanner on your phone? Yes. I don't have like a big, I guess I could. Let me see. Was it Marion County, West Virginia, you said? West. Let me see what pops up. Marion County. Oh, yep, you're right.
Officers and us on this bank somewhere where the river is down low. So this area we're scanning right now. Where do you need city fire? Beach Lane behind Manson's house around.
I went to it. Wendy's right.
2599. You guys ready?
Where's that at from here? How far? Wendy, we're at Bunker Hill. How far is the shooting from here?
287, guys. Go ahead and get crime scene out to this location. We'll be at the command post here behind the quality end. Okay, just advise whoever you contact them with.
Where? How far? I can't use my other phone right now. Hold on. Let me see. Marion County, West Virginia. Where's it at? What's the location?
You guys need a vehicle up there to bring that subject down.
Let me try to look.
Check advise.
I'm trying to find a town.
Are you with the drone operator? Negative. I'm checking cars that are outside the school. Make sure everybody's out of them.
Outside the school? What?
Yeah.
I think it's
Can
too
be if you
far.
need me to.
3 hours away.
Yo!
Yo!
Which road are you asking for? Clarksburg or Marion County?
Mass shooting, West Virginia.
Either one, I guess.
You want to go?
3 hours away.
We're just down past the command post.
Okay, we'll look into that right now.
That ended in their parking lot off the left. We're just with the river. We're just south of where the troopers are with the bound custody. Do you have a drone in here? Affirmative. Where the drone is just south of them. We're seeing in that river bank right now.
So it'd be nighttime. I don't know if it's. I don't know. You guys are listening live as I'm listening. I don't know if it's a school. Not with Josh's driving, Linda.
29.
29.
Handily pending burglar alarm 240 Dunn Avenue, Pleasant Valley.
Quality Inn.
Claim. We have a dock here.
I don't know how big.
We have an inflatable raft thing nowadays anyways. We can just launch it from here.
Okay, they do. I see it on the map. They have it blocked off. Come on, zoom in.
Other units at the other locations.
Looks like there might have been a crash.
I believe so. Check with 60.
There's a Quality Inn. Okay.
60 very gas traffic.
I do. Do you need Unit 29 to come out there and help you guys?
I think we're good for right now.
10-4-29, did you copy?
Suspect inside.
10-4. 60, where do you have him inside at?
Pass 161.
161.
We're going to need an extra set of hands down there. We're going to take code 5 and we're spawning out there. That's received.
High speed chase. Yeah, I see the road is all blocked.
Whitehall units at this point, 161.
10-4, I copy.
161, Marion. We're not 100% sure that was the third guy. We seen something down in the river, but not. We never got a visual confirmation of him.
10-4-161.
Might be 3 guys. Might.
161, you have their pictures.
One of the other units here have one. Received. Could you contact Fairmont Fire, see if they can get their boat in the water? It was
Might be 3 people.
So you're completely legal. I mean, you have to find
10-4, we have them dispatched.
Chief's trying to take care of it.
10-4, you know, dispatched.
They have drones up looking for the person in the water.
Gotta go down to the pump station. If you could send them here to the bottom of Beach Lane to be with 24.
right?
Yep. It's Quality Inn, Marion County, West Virginia. It's behind the Quality Inn.
Whoever that is, go to Beach Lane.
Marion County, West Virginia.
Where's that pump station? Pump station over there now.
I'm officially going to go get up.
Pump station or Beach Lane? I need to know.
Right here on the map, they have already blocked off the roads. They're all blocked already.
And it says 3 hours.
Yeah.
Hit directions. That's 2 hours and 20 minutes for us.
I know it is.
So 9, 8, 9. Oh, that would be it.
It'd be late night.
We're pointing them down here in that area.
Well, let's see what we hear about it. If we hear something we dig, we'll go.
Received. Bye-bye, Jim.
That narrows it down.
Very good. Follow me up here. She's very good. Do you want to advise whoever's out? Pump station. You got 2 city units moving up the railroad, approaching the end of Pump Station Road. 10-4.
Pump Station Road.
Here, wait. Go ahead.
Sorry, I'm all in
We
the.
had this mail contained that. Seems like we don't see him here anymore on the river. Just in case he crosses over, I'd like for you to stay where you can see the river. We don't need him on this side, on the Fairmont side of the river.
Fairmont side of the river. What side of the river is that? Okay.
From our boat dock, city boat dock. And if they need us to pick them up, we'll come up there and pick them up. You're going to watch from their boat dock. You need them to pick you up. They'll come pick you up.
I'm crying, you guys. I'm not. Do we know anything yet as far as was it a school? What was going on? Yes, both lanes are shut down. I can see that on the map. If you look at
6 Fairmont. I heard part of the Fairmont fire.
If you look at Google Maps, you'll see the road is completely like red, purple.
33 unit on the interstate. Station Road, link up with unit 61.
There's probably proms going on.
Service. 30 to 60, Animal Pump Station. Yeah, the more the merrier. 120 or 60. Go ahead. I just got on 79, sir. Is that where you want me to still go to Pump Station? 10-4. 10-4. Just stand by there in case we need a fresh canine. 10-4, sir. 32 and 49.
One suspect in custody, but 2 remain at large, and police advise the public.
48 to 60.
I'm not public.
10-4. 32-49. Can you guys go to Pump Station Road, link up with 61? We can.
So it's not a mass shooting?
Walk out the track. Go ahead.
Shooting between cops.
10-4. Just keep us advised of what you're doing. You guys may be the only 2 out in that area. We'll move on. 29, I can take care of that burglar alarm. I'll have an extended ETA.
Thank you, Wendy,
I can wait.
for the information. Thank you.
Where you got me, sir? I guess start towards the pump station, right?
Where's the pump station?
Up to Schwessel. There's no way in the river. 10-4, sir. One of the drone units. You guys are directly above me right now, and I'm not seeing anyone obvious. 601, are you at the road crossing the railroad tracks?
Where's the road crossing the railroad tracks? Hold on.
From the high school football field or practice field, wherever that is there, down there where the Stephen Bank went all the way to the riverbank.
Alright. Meeting time, guys. Meeting time.
It's 363 there. We don't send me in the river. Send me in the open area of the riverbank. That is. There is an A-frame up there.
Cameras come out, nobody wants to sit by me. What's up, man?
That's the deodorant. That's not the camera.
I am using deodorant that I don't normally use. I ran out, and so I stopped at Walmart and got some. It's pretty good, though. Just got to remember to use it. I want to apologize to our live stream fans and our live streamers. We were supposed to start at 7:30, but dinner coincided with that start time, and I figured that being the fat guy, probably should go ahead and eat first. But anyway, just some announcements from today. we now have a bank account. Thank God. I feel so much lighter tonight. I feel like I lost. Well, never mind how much I feel like I lost. It ain't none of your business. Yeah, the sweet people from Indiana brought me over 3 bags of watermelon. I think I ate a whole watermelon before I come out to eat the rest of the stuff. Watermelon just kind of fills in the cracks, you know. It's water. It was good. It was so good. But thank you. We have some new folks join us today. We want to make sure they feel welcome. I'm sure they do already, but we're glad to have them with us. Some folks visiting from local here. We're glad you're here. Thank you for coming. Website is currently under construction as well. I talked to a guy a while ago. I may have an email with the template of it already up, ready to go. So we'll have our website up in just probably tomorrow sometime. So we're excited about that. How about that dinner? Woo! Thank you guys. Deb was over there. She's a local, and she came in here. Her husband's a truck driver. He's a tanker driver. She's been coming in here working and doing stuff for us and helping us out. We appreciate that. We have a reefer that is on the way. I've announced that from Indiana. One of our Indiana folks are bringing a reefer out to us. Also, a guy from Maryland. He said he's got a reefer on the yard there. He's going to pull it out and look at it. Are those headlights on your car, Bruce? Okay, it's running. Okay. All right. But he's going to pull out a reefer that he's got there, make sure it's working right. So hopefully by Tuesday we'll have 2 reefers here. So that's good. Thanking God for all of that. And yeah, we that's right, Bruce. We might have 4 or 5 of them here before the end of the week. We'll take them. Seems like there's something else. I can't think of it. I'm looking at Rose. She's my brains. Brochures, yes. Brochure is being developed right now. Matter of fact, Hippie Mama's over there working on it. She said, "Do I need to be at this meeting?" I said, "No, you work on what you're working on." So we'll have our brochure up. And also today we went and made another 1,000 of the handouts for Saturday's rally. So we'll have them tomorrow. And tomorrow we'll be doing the same thing, just hitting the area, getting as many folks out here as we can. A lot of excitement out there, ain't they? Yeah. A lot of excitement. So we'll just get that news out there, and Saturday we're going to have the rally.
We need to start preparation on Friday for the rally, because Saturday we're going to have the team split off.
Yeah. We entered Big D in his fire truck in a parade. Yeah, we need to decorate his truck up. That'll be Saturday. I thought the parade was on Monday when I called the guy and asked him if we could put the Big D in it, and he sent me the form to enroll in it, and it said it was Saturday at 2:00. We had to be there at 1. I was like, oh, we got a rally going on at that time. So I called him back, and Rose was driving me around today to get everything done. And I called him back without talking to her. And I said, we got a rally going on, so we're not going to be able to make it. So for the next 5 minutes, I had Rose explain to me my mistake in no uncertain terms. I was ashamed to call the guy back, so I just texted him. He texted back and says, "You want to be in the parade?" I said, "Yeah, please." So Big D's going to be in the parade. We're going to take about 4 or 5 people to go with him right up on top of the fire truck.
We're going to be on the ground handing out flyers and candy.
Okay, Rose is in charge of that. I'm not, obviously.
It's a parade. We need candy.
And we need candy. Yeah, we need some candy to give out to the kids and stuff.
Candy at the
no big deal. To them, not at them. I did receive a video of my truck today, which was out with you all, that was doing circles in a parking lot. I'm not going to tell you who was driving it today, but his initials are Big D. I loved it. Great video. I'm going to post that on social media. That was awesome. But anyway, everybody have fun today. Good day. And we'll just go do the same thing tomorrow. I will be with you tomorrow. I'm excited about that. Did I tell you how much of a weight is lifted off my shoulder since we got a bank account? If I haven't, let me just tell you. I was reaching the point of desperation there. I was like, I can't go all the way back to Ohio, not right now, you know.
He was so desperate he let me talk to him.
Rose told me that I have an intimidating persona, and I'm like, I do? Not a bad guy.
You're Santa Claus. How can you be?
Exactly. How do you get a name like Santa and be intimidated?
Bad Santa wore the suit.
So anyway, we got that done, man. I'm just telling you. Rose, we was going in, and Rose says, "Can I take the lead on this?" I said, "You can take the whole thing. I don't care. I'm striking out everywhere I go." And that's when she began to tell me that I look like a, I forget how she said it, but it was not who I am at all. Not at all who I am. You guys know me better than that, but I guess other people that don't know me don't know me. So folks that don't know, they don't know. Don't know, they don't know. So, there was a song like that years ago. Folks that don't know, they don't know. That was it. Yeah. So anyway, we got that done, man. I'm so excited. Social media is going to be lined up now with fundraising, and this bank they're going to call me tomorrow and set up where we can actually do fundraising through the bank. So that's cool as well. Anyway, the right place. We just had to find the right place. They were really excited about what we're doing and 100% on board with us. The little lady that took our application and all that, set it up, was so nice. Her name was Wendy, so say a prayer for Wendy. Rose goes in talking to her like she's known her all her life. I'm just sitting there going, God, please let them give us a bank account. And so we found out a lot about that young lady. She's wanting a child, been married for almost 3 years, so let's pray that God will give them a child, a beautiful baby child. Let's let that be the reward for what she done for us today. And that would be a great reward. Outside of that, I ain't done much today. But anyway, it's been a good day. Been a really good day. Here's just an ideal if you're needing showers. The Planet Fitness is up the road here. It's $10 a month for that location. This is where we're going to be, folks. So you might want, it's for a year. You sign up for a year. So for $120, it's open 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Go there and get you a shower. Don't ask me how I know that. Oh, I got my beard trimmed today too. I thought you guys might want to know that. No, I skipped a workout today. That makes about 472 days in a row that I've skipped it, but I skipped it today. But anyway, trucks are looking good. All the cars are looking good. Flags all over them. People are getting excited. We've had people stop by here going, what's going on here? You know, that's exactly what we want. Just be sure you have an answer for everyone that asks that question. We're here to see a constitutional republic restored through the restoration of a moral America. That's our deal. That's what we're doing. That's what we're praying for. That's what we're working for. So Saturday, we're going to have some other speakers come in. Got some music coming in. Popeye, the DJ, or the music man, Popeye. I met him over in next to the IHOP there where we were stranded that one day. He got in my truck, man, and talked to me. It was a great conversation. And found out he's a DJ. He plays everything from the 60s up to the 2000s. So somewhere around there, you'll probably hear some music that you know. If he stays around the 40s, Big D will get it.
I got it.
But anyway, for you folks watching at home, if you can't tell, spirits are really high here. Everybody's excited to be here. We're excited about the movement, excited about what God's doing, and we encourage you to come out and join in with us. It's a lot of fun here, a lot of fun.
We got plenty of parking spaces open.
Yeah, we got plenty of parking. So we paid for everybody that's here already for the month. If you haven't got back with Hippie, but with your payment for that, please do. If you don't have it, come and see me, and I'll tell you to go see somebody else. You thought I was going to pay for it? Are you kidding me? I'm now broke. I've been here for 12 weeks. I only had 7 weeks worth, and I've been here for 12.
How about if they see Hippie on that, because they'll have to make arrangements there anyway.
What was that again?
They see Hippie on that parking payment.
Yeah, Hippie's the one you want to talk to about parking. All right. Is there any? Yes, ma'am. That's what I was getting ready to ask. Anybody got any questions or comments?
Yes. If anybody has any prayer requests or prayer that they want, for anything, it doesn't have to be in the convoy. It could be family back home or the nation or the world. Please come and see me. And
Let's put out a prayer request box.
Right.
Let's get one of them put out there. That'd be a good idea.
Great idea.
Oreos.
Tom, we'll do the same thing we did this one. Does anybody need gas tomorrow?
We shouldn't. I mean, we had
Rose does. Why do you need gas, Rose? You've only drove all over the country today. Her car usually gets 22 miles to the gallon, but lately it's only been getting 7. You put a load in it. Not that much. But anyway. So, yes, sir.
Fireworks at dark.
Fireworks at dark.
We got
Really?
permission for fireworks, so we'll let you know if you have your dogs tonight. Make sure they're tied up.
Yeah, if
About
you got your
30,
dogs.
45 minutes.
If you got your dogs, make sure they're sedated.
Blow some stuff up.
You're gonna blow You don't want to use those kinds of phrases right now. ATF be rolling in on us. We're all gonna point to you.
He brought the wind
The guy in the mansion.
Yeah, a guy rolls in with a big old truck and big old mansion over there, and like all of us jealous of him. Then he starts talking about blowing stuff up. I love it.
Saturday, after the rally, we might do some more fireworks.
There is permission for the fireworks.
I don't know.
Yeah. So, any other things need to be addressed? Is there anything that I've let slip through the cracks that I forgot about? Anything?
Now that you got that, how long before the donations, or we can get links to the donations for people to donate?
Yeah.
I think actually they're already started to be put out there. We're using Hippie's going to hook us up to Zello, Cash App.
I think it's Zelle.
Zello's the other thing. Never mind. I didn't say it. Zelle. Yeah, Zelle. We're going to hook us up to Zelle, Cash App, and PayPal. I think the other one going to be on the social media for us here pretty soon.
Maybe even Venmo.
Venmo, yeah. So anyway, just keep checking out our social media pages. Those should be showing up here pretty soon. Has anybody heard of anybody having trouble with Give, Send, Go?
Yes.
Have you? They're saying.
Working fine for me.
Is it?
Yes.
We might try. We might try
It's
it.
much, yeah. I mean, it's been up since the beginning of this thing, and they're great. Actually, they're a Christian organization. I've
Yeah,
never seen any problem.
That's what I've always heard too. So
Now, GoFundMe? No.
no, we're not working with them. After what they did to the Canadians, we're not working with them. But anyway, we'll probably put together a Give, Send, Go as well, because that's just what we do. Anything else? Our circle is bigger. Yep, it's going to keep getting bigger. What's that?
We all looked amazing today.
Yes, you did. You looked amazing today. I passed Bruce's convoy twice today in town. I know. You guys went by looking real good. I'm just gonna say.
I kept taking them back alleys.
But anyway, that was awesome, man. We were driving. We were almost to the bank when you guys drove by the first time. I said, Rose, look, that's them. So that was really cool. But tomorrow I get to go with you, so I'm excited about that. All right, anything else? All right, guys. Yes, sir.
We got a request for you to play harmonica.
We'll do that sometime in the near future, all right? Maybe at the rally. There we go. Do a little blues. I learned y'all some blues. Okay. All right, let's bow our heads and pray. Father, we thank you for this beautiful day. Thank you for helping us get things done that we needed to get done so desperately. God, I thank you for these precious people that are here in this movement with us, whose hearts are fixed on the solution of America's problem. I ask you, Lord, to bless each and every one of them as they sacrifice so much to bring awareness to the problem and the solution to the problem. I ask you, God, to give us a good night's rest, keep us safe and in your care. Wake us up in the morning with your spirit bubbling in our hearts. We will give you praise and honor. In Jesus' name, amen. All right, let's do the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. All right, you guys have fun tonight. Come and join us. We're having fun.
Does that mean you young people are going to bed? When you said you guys have fun tonight, does that mean you young people are going to bed?
You weren't supposed to pick up on that.
Okay, I did. I pick up on everything.
You're way too escape for my escape.
All right, you guys. I'm just going to chill for a little bit. Like I said, there are going to be some fireworks that we do in a while. In a little while. Let me see. You guys like my shirt? No, you can't get this off my store. This ends when we, should be capitalized, W-E, all say no. I don't have that one on my website. I could probably get it created though, because that's when it does end, is when you all say no. But you guys don't want to say no yet, which is why I'm doing my best not to cover the crowd in the parking lot, because you guys don't want to say no yet. Not yet, you guys don't.
What?
I was telling them that they don't want to say no. I said this all ends when we all say no, not some.
We don't have enough courage to say no.
I know.
We're too comfortable. I'm gonna get the fireworks.
Oh, are you? You gonna lay them out? We got fireworks. I'll get it on my site. So, still listening to the scanner. I was listening to the scanner actually during Santa's meeting. Looks like they're still trying to find where the goon is at. Daughtry. Thank you. Daughtry. for the Cash App. Let me see what's being said. See if it's still going. They might have. Never mind.
2-231. Good, sir.
If you guys would like to help out, donate, contribute, you can go to onamericanstreets.com/donate or go to the areas that are pinned on YouTube and Facebook. The links that are pinned there.
We checked what 208 was asking about, negative contact. We're headed back to Beach Lane. Except for 231, 2020.
Are we sure about that? Auction the hat. Nobody wants to wear this hat. I've done a sweat in it. There's been all sorts
39 to 25.
of... Jeremiah, come on.
Yeah. You public service 60.
I don't know. I'm just using a scanner app on my phone. Marion County Sheriff and EMS, Fairmont Police and Fire. That's all I'm using.
Myself and Fairmont 236, 160 declaring these buildings. 10 pull-out units.
The whole area is blocked off, though, or red and completely backed up the traffic.
39 to 32. Good. 60's wanting another 20 for you and 49. You're on River Shore at this moment at 1265.
River Shore, let me look at it. I see River Shore Drive.
3 or 4 units on the railroad track and back towards the Fairmont area from the Benton Ferry Bridge.
What bridge are
All
they?
trains have been stopped in the area for a new route.
All trains have been stopped in the area. I see the railroad tracks. I don't know what bridge they're talking about. The only bridge I see, I don't see no bridge though for railroad tracks. It looks like all the activity is on the north side of the interstate.
2560, do you have service?
It's between the police.
Are there any units above the railroad track right now? We've got the pig down here if you're coming to our location. Okay, we're making our way there. We'll be there in a few.
I think the dude's gone. They got one dude, it sounds like. Nothing on the fake news.
1269.
Myself, 519, 436, and a city unit are on the railroad track. Head down this area, headed back towards Fairmont.
They're on the railroad tracks. You guys see, this is how I usually find my places. Look at this area, it's all blocked off. Look how red it is. Look at that area. So the railroad tracks are like right here. Look at all the freeways like red, purple. Because this is red, that's like purple red. Am I related to Ice-T? No, I hear that a lot. No, I'm not related to Ice-T.
something for about mutual aid would be appreciative. 10-4-2024.
Okay.
What's your 20?
Maybe
I'm just getting ready to get off King 1. I'm stuck in traffic.
I'll auction off a hat. We'll do like a super chat thing, and I'll get a hat.
373 is responding.
One of the hats. We'll do a super chat thing.
10-4, let me know.
A drawing.
Mary, where's that at? John Avenue, CML, get you the address.
Congratulations.
I think dude's gone.
10-4. 10-60. There's somebody on the bridge
What bridge?
looking, I guess, for a suspect.
Oh, looking for the suspect.
Do you say they look like the suspect? Negative. 10-4, 60, go ahead with your traffic.
I think he's gone, you guys.
Have you been in contact with CSX? If not, can you contact them and advise them of the situation that we have officers all over in the area of the tracks?
Trains are stopped, and we've already been in contact with them.
It was Josh trying to creep into frame.
4-9. Rush 139, post 13 is on the air to Valentine Park. That's the number required. It's on the air 2026. Yes, got it.
Excuse me.
287 and 270. Go ahead. Where do we stand on the boat? Are we still in need of a boat, or are we good? I've got Winfield Fire Department meeting me and F13, the county unit, at Valentine Park here in about 10 minutes.
Starting to look like Josh.
Yeah, I got some additional officers for a boat. Inquired if we needed it. I was just checking the status. It sounds like we got it taken care of then. It probably would hurt however many more we can get on the water before darkness, but I've got some SRT units and county SRT unit going with me. I'm just waiting on Winfield Fire now. We're meeting at Valentine Park here shortly.
Yeah, it's almost dark anyway.
All right, Tim.
Oh well. Probably let off some fireworks in about a half hour. Dang, that whole interstate's jacked up. Place is jacked up, the freeway, you guys. Over there. Miles. Jacked up. It'll take longer to get there now, I guarantee. I know, right? Yeah.
25 Mary Miller's been cleared.
You said what? I think we are. That's when you just come to a standstill on the freeway. There, that'll do it. Yeah.
And everybody ends up having a block party on the freeway. You exchange numbers.
There you go. Yeah. See, you know how to do it.
That's big city life down south.
Right. And you guys do it right by Joel Osteen's church, right? There you. It did. I know. Oh man. Yeah, my allergies are better than they were. Yeah, West Coast. When it comes to pollen, I was born in the West Coast. Allergies is horrible. Allergies is horrible. It's usually my throat and nose. I'm kind of like always itching my throat. That's what I usually do. So it's I mean, I do have eye stuff sometimes, but not like this. Usually my nose and throat. This is my first. It's crazy because before I left town, it's Joel. I was thinking. I was reading the comment from Wild Angel. Before I left town, I was thinking about my allergies because usually they start in around March, and I start snorting my Claritin and all that around March, and I do it for a good month, and I'm pretty accustomed by the time the season kicks in, which is usually by May, late April, May. And so nothing was happening this year. I didn't do it, and I started thinking to myself, I'm like, right when I go out of town, I'm gonna have allergies back east. And I was like, no, I won't, because back here it's usually more humid, and so if it's humid, it kind of dampens everything a little bit. And here we are. I'm like, great. I mean, I brought the Claritin with me to snort, so I've been snorting it, 2 snorts up each nostril every day. I didn't do it this morning, but when we went back, I did it. Snort, snort. So, what's up? Yeah, I don't have it with me though. My book. I always do hard book, but we can do it without the. I have it on my phone. I'm still doing salmon. So I'm gonna turn off the. I'm gonna turn it off. He's asking if I want to do Bible studies. Like, yeah, I don't have. I usually do. I usually do my hard. I like Bible. I hate to do it off phone and internet. I like to color in my Bible. It's like a coloring book. He's on the phone real quick though. He on the phone real quick though. I got one I can bring up to him, a Bible study. I don't know. Marcus hit me up the other night, so I don't know. I want. Let me text him right now, see if he responds to me. I'll ask him if it was intended to me. I just texted him. I didn't ask him right off the bat. I'm probably going to only ask Marcus one thing though, so I'm not going to ask him who was it about. I'm not going to do all that. I'll ask him if it was intended toward me. Just. I don't really want to know who it was directed toward, to be honest with you. Even if I may agree with him, I don't want to know. I don't think Marcus is the bad guy as people think, my opinion. little bit darker. We'll see. I don't think it was directed at me either. We'll see. It's very short, you guys. I could probably play it. I can find out where it was at again. How did I find it? Somebody Facebook. All right, I'll play it for you guys. Not yet, no. Yeah, I'll play it, you guys.
You guys to make sure that you guys have the facts.
Hello. We'll keep it short. The People's Convoy, TPC, live streamers. I'm just going to ask you guys to make sure that you guys have the facts. That you do your research. Make sure that it's the truth before you report it. I've heard a lot of things that were not truthful. It was fake news. Just make sure that you're doing what you're asking your viewers to do. And if you don't know what they are, the truth is, or the facts are, then don't report it. It's really simple. It's very simple. So, that's for you guys. Stay neutral. One of the 10 Commandments is bearing false witness. Thou shalt not bear false witness. And there's a lot of people that have been bearing false witness. I'm sure there'll be no apologies later once the truth comes out, but it will come out, and it will come out soon. Just don't do anything that you regret doing later after you find out the truth. Love you all.
So that's what Marcus released today or put out. We'll see. I don't know. You know what? You know what? To be honest with you guys, I'll talk about this for a moment. I wasn't all that involved in the whole TPC, the People's Convoy. I don't know the ins and outs. I arrived the day they got to Hagerstown. I left, which was a Friday. I left Thursday, the following Thursday. At that point, it was too busy really to talk to organizers. I wasn't trying to kiss butt or anything like that. It was hard to get an interview with Brian and talk to Brian. You know, he had like somebody working for him, scheduling when people could meet with him and talk to him and get interviews. I didn't even know who Marcus was at the time. I saw them at the meetings that they did in the morning and at night. I think everything transpired afterwards. I was gone. I mean, that was the beginning of March. I was there for like 4 or 5 days. So let's just say March 10th I left, and kind of paid attention to live streams going forward for like the next 2 weeks. Once they left Hagerstown and I saw that they were coming back to the West Coast, at that point it seemed like it was already falling apart, and I didn't know why. I'm working during the day. I didn't have that much time to pay attention to all the details, so I didn't know, what was going on. So I paid attention a little bit when they got to LA, because I went down for the mandate rally. Not that many trucks. I mean, more than there are here, but there wasn't that many. Probably about maybe 15, maybe 10 to 20 trucks. They stayed down there for a few weeks, Sacramento area, LA. So then they came up around Portland, and there was only about 9 trucks at that point. So, and that's when I joined, you know, about 3.5 weeks ago. So I don't know all the ins and outs with all these. There was a video I need to get from Oreo last night that another guy put out, and he mentioned somebody that I interviewed back in early February before there was supposed to be a convoy going to the borders, which never really happened. And I talked to this guy prior to that, which was also prior to the People's Convoy taking off. And I had him on my show, which the video's gone now because YouTube, well, it's probably on Facebook. Probably on Facebook. It was with Jeremy Raywalt, who did Stop the Tires 2020. And this guy mentioned him in it, talking about how Jeremy Raywalt was a good dude, so on and so forth. Thank you, Tina, on Facebook. Yes. So I mean, I've never had and I never had no problems with Brian. I you know, when Marcus left that night, me and another person was like the only people as far as media or whatever that went into the trailer or the bus or whatever you guys want, mobile home that he was in. And I gave him a hug, and he was actually crying. And now I've heard, you know, other people, rumors. Never mind, they're rumors. I don't know if it's whatever. I'm not even gonna say it. Beside the point. You know, we hugged, told him thank you, and I mean, over the past 3 weeks was my only time spending with Marcus. And I believe the real organizers were in the bus, and they were just quiet. They were sitting down, just kind of, they didn't say nothing. And me and another guy walked out. So let me see if I can find that video that I'm talking about. Okay, he just wrote me back. He says, hey, just trucking along, looking at an angry sky, about to pull into the refinery and get loaded. And then he asked me, all good with you? So I can tell by that it's not about me. I asked him, I said, you still have more work to do tonight. I saw your video. I said, I saw your video today. Is that directed toward me by any chance? If not, I don't need to know who. So, because if I say who, I just text him. I just text Marcus. Because if I said who, guess what? That's how rumors get started. Especially if I'd say, oh. So, I want to clean. If it is, I want to clean my name, and apologize if I did something to him. Yeah, he'll answer me. And if he does drop a name, I'm not going to say the name, by the way. If he does say, no, it's not you, it's not so-and-so, I'm not going to say it on here, so. Yo! Oh, he's still on the phone. The allergies are getting better. Let's see. He just wrote back. So he didn't answer the question. But we'll wait. Maybe it is about me. He said, I deliver. No. He's doing delivery. He didn't answer the... No, I wouldn't give names if he answers. He asked to talk the other night. My phone's going to die anyway soon. Said he'll be right back. It really doesn't matter anyway. What did they say? That's all water under the bridge. I agree. You need to get, I know, allergy stuff. I thank you guys for looking out for me, caring about my eye problem that I have right now. Just out here at the site, waiting for it to get a little bit darker so I can do some bang bangs. Bang, bang, bang to the... Bang, bang, bang to the... Yeah, you guys go to Rumble. Let's get Rumble. Like, I would like it, whatever, to see Rumble in between like 10 and 20,000. It's so, I almost feel like Rumble has the same sort of algorithms as YouTube and Facebook. Like, no one goes there really, or my stuff ain't seen unless it's something really popping off big. You know, it's kind of like the same way with the whole YouTube. Like, people just come in if it's drama. I don't know if they have, I don't know if Advil, yeah, they have Advil back here. I thought you guys were going to say like Benadryl or something. They might have Benadryl back here. Bang, bang, bang to the... Let me see if you guys have done anything on Zelle or anything so I can give a shout out. Salute to people who helped. I don't see nothing tonight. Wait, am I in the wrong area? I'm in the wrong area. Nothing tonight. I already thanked that person. Benadryl. I'll check. I'll look at the store, see if there's been a drill. I'll probably be all better tomorrow. The pollen was high today. It said high today. The pollen count was high today. Bang, Cuba. We'll probably let off fireworks probably within the next half hour. Tomorrow they're going to do the same thing as they're doing, as they did today. See if there's anything on media yet about Bryson Gray's reporting on it. Maybe he's not. Never mind. We're going down there on this weekend. Christine, Mern, Quincy, I have several allergies I have to take. Oh yeah, I know. I try not to take a bunch of stuff. Seriously, that's why I just do my snorting. I just snort a little bit here and there. I'm usually good. How's Big D going? D's leaving. They're rolling out in oh, they might be backing up just to get ready in case there's a fire with the fireworks. Like a water hoser. It's just pavement around here. So you guys keep saying honey. So let me help me understand this. What does honey do? Honey do? What does honey do in regards to allergies? Huh? Honeydew? What does honey do with allergies? I just look like I've been crying all day, don't I? Man. Honey do this, honey do that. Exactly. What does honey do? Local honey, 2 tablespoons. But what does it do? What is it, how does it help? Oh, okay, so local honey immunes to local pollen. Okay. Okay. That's, man, you never stop learning in life, do you? I never knew that. So local honey helps you acclimate to local pollen. I had to ask my wife that question. Honeydew. Yeah, honeydew list. So I know I'm just chilling. So tomorrow we have to get into another hotel. We've been at this hotel now for like 3 days. Have to check into another hotel tomorrow because it's sold out for the weekend, and then we have to check into another hotel over the weekend because of the stuff in DC. So yeah, so whatever you guys would like to help with is very much appreciated. At some point, I gotta fly home, you guys. I have to fly home. have to fly home at some point. But with that said, I'm always bringing stuff to you guys. So no matter where I go, where I'm at, I'm always bringing stuff to you guys. But I can't get to those places without your help. So just don't think that this is like the last thing. I'm constantly going out and doing things, traveling to get you guys footage, to get you guys awesome coverage of things. So coming up in June, right? June, there is the Road to Majority that I will be at from June 15th through the 19th. So that's, like I said, at some point I got to fly home. I got to fly there, which is in Nashville, Tennessee, and then from there fly home. The hotel's covered. Hotel's covered. That's paid for. So just airfare, you know, whatever you guys want to do on that. I obviously will be there live streaming. Not only that, but the show In the Now will be live broadcasted from there. We will be live. So that will be a bonus. And that's only on Rumble, by the way. And in case you guys are wondering about the Rumble, go to TheBCPreacher. Okay. The BC Preacher on Rumble. That's where you will see the show In the Now with me, Will Johnson, Jay McCaney, Doc Drake. I love the show. I'm actually missing it. I love it. I do love the show. I love being on it. So we will be doing that live from Road to Majority. Trump is scheduled to speak there. Herschel Walker is going to be there. A host of everybody. Man, a lot of folks. There'll be a gala as well. So I don't know how I can do. I don't know if I can go home and get back here, and then maybe from here or wherever fly down or get to Nashville, Tennessee. I possibly could. There's a possibility, but I have to get a suit and all that for Nashville since there is a gala. And then from there, maybe just fly home. Depending, we don't know how this is going to turn out yet. I don't know. I don't know how this. I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, it would save money driving back, but I don't know when Josh is leaving, and I don't think anytime soon. I think Joe's leaving on Tuesday. I thought about that. I did think about that, but I think he's leaving earlier, and I don't know which way he's going. And I do need to be home. Yeah. Yeah. Me on the West Coast, yes. It's just as hard. There's not much stuff that pops off on the West Coast. I was telling that to Josh today, this morning before we left. I'm like, thinking about being back here in DC area, there's always something going on. Always something. You know where I want to be, you guys? Here's where I want to be honest with you guys. Since I don't have the daytime job no more. I got fired from what I would like. My desire, right? And I don't know if it's God's desire, but my desire is for this, what I do, somehow to turn into full time. That it does actually is more of a job. That I'm somehow, whether it's through a huge sponsor, or something that covers my airfare. So that I'm able, like for instance, tonight, this shooting that's going on, taking place right now, that I'd be able just to hurry up and fly out, or the next day. Things like that. That's what I'd hope for. I don't know. Yeah, I'm in Oregon. No, I'm not bailing on Santa. There's no bailing on Santa. So Sonia, I don't know what you're speaking about over on Facebook. It's not bailing on Santa. No one's bailing on nobody. Thank you for the prayer. Lala, thank you for the prayer. No, and I get the live streamers are the news. I get that. I know that. I know that live streamers are the news. But and that's what I'm trying to say. It's like I would love to be in a spot to be able to, like I said, no job no more. So I have to kind of hopefully use this as a job. You know. But I want it to speak for itself. I hate asking, and I know you guys do bless me and show the appreciation. I don't like asking people for money. I'm not good at selling myself. To be honest with you guys, so I've never been good at selling myself. Even when I was a DJ, I never sold myself. I can't do it. It's not a trade in me. I'm not a good salesperson. I usually let my art or craft or talent speak for itself, and I let the chips fall where they fall. And so I hate asking. I hate do super chats. It's hard for me to do that. But like I said, I'd like for this to turn into something that be able to cover expenses and cover my home as far as job wise, and something enough to be able to bless with the expenses to travel, or a sponsorship of some sort that believes in me to that magnitude of, yeah, we're going to sponsor you or half of, your expenses anytime you go someplace. Because there's so many times where it's like, dang, I wish I could be there. I wish I could be there. I wish I could be there. And just be able just to not have to stress or worry so much about flying out someplace or dropping $1,200 to fly out and get a hotel and car and all that. So that's, that's what I hope this turns into. I'd love to go down to the border with Anthony. And there's some things pressing at home that I need to take care of. So that's why I do also have to get home for a minute. No, so speaking of my pillow, and Franklin is right, you guys. I mean, if you guys look at on Facebook what Franklin is always trying to promote and say, it's so much true. It's so true. Like he says, $1 a month. I have 19,000 subscribers or followers on here. $1 a month. You guys do the math. But the funny thing about that, Franklin, he says it on YouTube as well, which is so true. But the funny thing about that is, Facebook don't even let that many people see it. Amanda, we've thought about that. Actually, Josh has. We talked when I was in California at the mandate thing about that. Yeah. So there's a lot of thoughts, but see, Josh can't do nothing right now anyway because he's out here. But yeah, there's been some talks about doing that. So we'll see. Like I said, the biggest thing for me at this point until whatever happens in the future is just really a lot of times the airfare. The airfare and the hotels. That's the biggest. That's the biggest stuff for when I need to fly out someplace and get someplace. Like I said, got to go to Nashville, be there on the 15th to the 19th. So that's a round trip ticket, or one way depending on where I go from there. But yeah. slept good last night too. I didn't want to get up this morning. I did. I naturally wake up for the most part. Still woke up at like 6 o'clock. On the main channel, yeah, become a member. You can become a member on the main channel of YouTube. It's a subscriber on Facebook. Become a member on YouTube, subscriber on Facebook. It'll help. You know, that's a monthly thing. I need Expedia to sponsor me. Yeah, I don't go through Expedia. I usually go straight through airline, so I can try to earn points. I use Delta for the most part. I like Delta. It's comfy. I like Delta or Southwest. The top ones I like to use is Delta, probably Southwest. Southwest is like funny nowadays though, and America. Anita, thank you so much for the Venmo. Wow, what a blessing. Thank you for being truthful. Thank you, Anita. It means a lot. So in case you guys are wondering why I'm just doing this instead of showing the convoy and all what's going on, because there's not anything to really show. This is just as entertaining as what's happening on the other side of this camera right now. So, I'm not being mean. Again, that's part of being truthful. Ooh, so a good question. What do I benefit more from, YouTube or Facebook? That's a tough question. Okay, that's tough. So, YouTube, here, I'll put this into perspective. Tom McDonald has X amount of millions of followers. Per video he does, and I'm going to be off a little bit, but he roughly gets about $22,000 per video, and that's added roughly about 1 million subscribers. Okay, I'm off about that. I could be off a little bit numbers, but it's up there, about 22K per video per 1 million people, million views. Don't hold that as like bond, because I'm sure you guys could go find that out and see if I'm right exactly or how much I'm off, but somewhere around there. So with YouTube, when I do videos, and so there's options on YouTube. So like, just say this is going on YouTube, which it is right now, but my channel here on YouTube is not monetized, so I'm not going to get nothing from this video on YouTube at all. Well, let's just say this video, I could get something. So how I would be able to get money from YouTube on this would be through super chats, which you guys do on my other channel, but they take 30% of that, of those super chats. So there's that's something. Then with that, then after the video is done, like if I end this, I go into the background of YouTube and I make this video monetize. So at that point, they either say it's either a copyright because of music. So if it's a copyright of music, if there's music playing, then I don't get no money from the video itself. Then the next level up is limited monetization, which means, okay, they found something in there, but they're not going to give me the full benefit. So it's like a little yellow dollar symbol sign. It's limited amount, limited ads. Then the green is full monetization, which is bigger. But again, I don't have that many people coming back watching the videos. So, maybe per video, it might be $1. Like if it's monetized, like if this was monetized, 152 people watching, it might get up to 1,000 viewers that watched it in total. It might only be like 50 cents of this type of video because I'm only getting like 2,000 people watching the video if it's monetized. So then on Facebook, it's a little bit more. Their money that they give is more as far as per video because Facebook shares. It's easier to share out on Facebook and people can watch it easier on Facebook. So Facebook gives out a little bit more money, especially if they're like short clips or reels, and those go like 6,000, 10,000 views or shares. So it all depends. It all depends. If Super Chats is going crazy and people are dropping like a lot of money, well then obviously it can work out, and that's per time I'm on live. Obviously that can work out to be more than Facebook. So anyway, Josh, yeah.
What?
Yeah, whenever.
Sorry.
It's all right. You had to talk, huh? How you doing?
Put it on here, we'll talk.
All right.
That was a very, very productive phone call.
Was it?
That was a guy who is going to put us in touch with some representatives.
Nice.
That's awesome.
That is awesome.
I have been praying. I have been sincerely praying. We need to talk to them. I've never spoken with them.
Right.
I wasn't anywhere near leadership when they were speaking to the representatives. And that guy just called me.
Wow. He's going to get you in touch with representatives? That's awesome.
That's phenomenal.
Now, the next thing is, are those representatives going to have a voice for us? Because it's one thing for them to come talk to us and do what they did the last time. That's the tricky part.
You know how I am.
I know how you are. I know it. So, yeah, that's awesome.
You know how I am.
Yes.
I'm going to talk to them the same way I talk to you.
Yep. Means you're going to preach a little bit.
Probably preach a little
All
bit.
right. Just want to make sure. I just want to make sure. Gotta get that Southern style Pentecostal preach, Holy Ghost fire preaching going.
Yeah,
That's awesome.
It came up as this weird number.
I was wondering why you rejected me and just kept walking away from me.
I was like, I better get this.
A little bit more important for the time being.
No, man. No, you're my brother. But it's a God thing.
Yeah, that is.
I had no idea he was going to call. I don't even know who gave me my number.
Wow.
But somebody gave me my number.
And they're going to be in touch with him, and that's awesome.
He's talking about coming out here.
Yeah. Oh, yes.
So I want to
That might be nice.
Yeah, he needs to see this. We need to clean the camp up.
Make it, maybe
Company's coming.
Make it look a little bit more prettier, right? Presentable.
Our crazy cousin Eddie, we need to get him off the grounds.
Now you're speaking. All right. I'm gonna start preaching in a minute. Oh man, that's good.
He said, he said something about planting a peach tree tomorrow and
Right?
fixing a chicken coop. So
Okay.
I think I like him
You
already.
already like him. He knows what he's doing.
I think he's a hillbilly. I'm not sure, but
That's good. Good stuff. Well, thank you for sharing that.
I just want to explain why. I walked
People
over
are
there.
saying good news and all that. So
Yeah, that's awesome. Man.
Yeah.
I walked over there thinking I'd get away from the generator. Well, then I had the trucks going by, Jake breaking and blowing it
Right.
over.
Yeah.
So I had to go to my truck. But he wanted a flyer of Saturday's event, so I emailed that to him.
Wow. Good.
That's. I've been praying for that.
I know.
I've been praying for that.
Yeah.
Tell me God ain't for this.
I know.
Tell me God ain't for
Yep.
this.
Well, and that's the thing. And I was telling my audience later, in order for these type of things to move, because I heard some people last night talking about, or actually they wrote on the site, somebody wrote on the Facebook page under the 1776 movement that they like what's going on, but it seems like a religious movement. And they were saying a bunch of stuff. I almost commented, but I didn't. But the thing about this is, we are talking about restoring the Constitution here in America. The Constitution was founded on God. It was founded on Christian values and morals. In order to get that back into our country and those freedoms, it has to be men of God at the forefront of this movement.
You understand that, like I said before, the the men who started them first militias.
Yep.
They were the pastors.
They were I know.
That's who brought us
Yep.
that movement in the beginning.
I know.
And I'm sorry that some people are offended that this looks like a Christian movement. It is.
Good.
It is
I'm
a
glad you
Christian
say that.
movement. I am the leader of it.
I'm glad you say that.
And I'm a Christian.
Yep.
So would you think that it'd be a secular movement?
Right.
We've had enough of secularism.
And it hasn't gotten nowhere.
No, it's actually taken us down the road even further to our demise.
Yeah.
I don't think a lot of people at home actually understand how desperate a situation we're in right now.
They don't.
They have no idea how we are teetering on disaster right now.
Yeah.
I had a guy call me today. He has literally parked. He's got 4 trucks. He has literally parked all 4 of them because he cannot any longer afford to work and go broke.
And now, isn't that crazy what you just said? You can't afford to work.
You can't afford.
No,
to
we're not
work.
talking about paying bills.
Because
we're talking about I can't afford to work
At
now.
the same time that fuel prices have skyrocketed.
Right.
I was paying $1.85 a gallon on average January last year.
Wow. And what are you at now?
$1.85. It's over $6 a gallon. Now, at the same time that's going on, freight rates have gone down
Right.
because there's this glut of trucks out there.
Right.
We're talking about a trucker shortage. There's never been a trucker shortage.
So
if you believe there's a trucker shortage, go by any truck stop at 9 o'clock at night and trying to find a parking place.
You can't do it.
You can't do
No,
it.
right. I
You know.
experienced that the other night over here in Eggerstown.
Yeah.
It was someplace. Yeah.
There is no trucker shortage.
Right.
It's a manufactured crisis in order to set up what's coming up. They're going to blame it on the truck drivers. That's why truck drivers have to get here, because everybody this is going to fall back on us. We're greedy.
But is there enough independent truck drivers? Because obviously the corporate ones aren't going to pull.
Here's what's got to happen. If you work for a company, take your vacation. Don't take your kids to Disney this year.
Mm-hmm.
Take your kids, bring them here. Bring your personal vehicle. Take your vacation. You can't drive your company truck. I get that. But when we go into D.C. to do our protests there, you need to have your personal vehicle here and bring your. If you can't bring your whole family, I get that. I wouldn't want my kids down there either.
Right.
But bring yourself in your own personal vehicle and help us swamp the swamp.
Drain the swamp.
Help us swamp
the swamp.
You know, we need 1 million vehicles.
Yeah.
And you say that can't be done. Saturday there's going to be 1 million motorcycles go through Washington.
Right. So
Don't
why
tell
can't
me
they
we can't do that?
Man.
Don't tell me you can't do
Yes.
that. You think small, you get nothing.
Right.
You got to think big.
Yeah.
And I can't do it. I can't. Yeah, you can do it. You just don't want
Right,
to.
you just
do
don't
it.
want to. Just
Yeah.
comfortable or whatever excuses that you have.
And they make you afraid. Do you realize what they're doing to me right now? You're the first person I've told this to. I got a bill from the IRS today for $85,000
Okay.
from my 2016 taxes. I have a professional do my taxes every year.
Right.
I haven't done my taxes and I don't know when. I send them all my information. They fill them out. I sign them. They send them in.
Mm-hmm.
I send in my check and that's it. They're done by a professional. I'm not. It's not some Yahoo doing my taxes named Santa. You know, it's a professional that does them all year long.
Mm-hmm.
85. You remember Lois Lerner? You remember the name Lois Lerner? You're too young.
I don't. I was young, but
Okay. Back during the Tea Party movement,
okay.
Lois Lerner was, she came out and weaponized the IRS against the Tea Party.
Okay. So there we go.
You know, I don't care. I'm not paying them. I don't care.
Wow.
They're not going to scare me.
Right.
I don't scare that way.
Right.
I know I don't know that. They know I don't know it. I'm not. My mom's all upset. Mom gets my business mail, and she's like, "Yeah."
Right.
I don't care. I went and made copies for this convoy or for this movement.
Yeah.
today.
Yeah.
Right after I got it, I was like, and Rose was like, "Aren't you?" No, I'm not upset at all. Well, I'm ticked off that they'd play that game with me.
Right.
But I'm not playing a game here. Look, our founding fathers, when they stood up for their freedom, they had people coming out after them with muskets
Yes.
on horseback,
Yes.
and they stood their ground.
Yes.
You send me a letter in the mail, I ain't afraid of you. Where's my mic?
Where's your mic? All right. Well, there you go. You heard the man himself. He ain't afraid, and I believe that. I truly believe that is a man. Okay, that is a man who isn't afraid, and he's just not talking as many people do. I truly believe that. He has shown it. He has proven it, and I stand behind him in what he's speaking of. Okay, I'm standing behind that. My thing is, I just don't know if people are willing to stand. So I'm going to light some fireworks so you guys can watch over in the distance. I'll be black. Feel free to donate, you guys, if you'd like. Okay. If you like. No pressure, no force. Okay. No pressure, no force. I'll take it a little bit closer. Yep. All right, I'm taking this over, you guys. Got some big ones. Firework time. Firework time, you guys. I'm not going to sing Katy Perry to you, don't worry. I'm not going to sing firework or anything like that. I will point this up in the air for you guys. I'll get it all situated, looking pretty. I know it's crooked. Hold on, bear with me. Bear with me. You guys are probably like, what's going on with the camera? I'm just trying to make sure you guys can get it all in the air, all in the picture. Yeah, see? Too far away. I need to back up. No, everybody's screaming over some fireworks. Woo! You hear them? Woo! Go ahead. All right, I'll go out there. Hopefully you guys can see it. Oreo just took my thing, my baggie. I'll run out there in a second. That's pretty good. All right. There goes your pre-4th of July celebration. Let's go, Brandon. Pre-4th of July celebration. What do you guys think about that? Yeah, they're all like freedom, freedom, freedom. So what I will do, I think we're gonna try to get some more. I think we're gonna try to get some more fireworks over the next couple of days. Should we do that? Should we get some like big ones that like are loud? I think we should. I think we should get some loud ones. Because those weren't really that loud. What do you think? Yay or nay? Get some loud ones. That was fun though. I'm a big kid, you know that.
I think I got a gallon of water in the back.
Oh, there is none over there?
I think, yeah, I'm not gonna. Put some in your cooler, bro. Got this right here. We'll go clean all that up.
Okay, I'll be right back. I'll be right back, you guys. I'm gonna clean up. I do. They're at the hotel though. I know. I didn't want them to melt.
Hey, it ain't that far of a walk. You can be there by morning.
I could probably beat you there if I ran.
Get shot.
Why? Why, Josh? Tell them why. Go ahead. I do. Tell them, Josh. Tell them.
Somebody would pull over and give you a ride.
They would.
Oreo would get shot. Hey, it would be the police giving you a ride. They would let you out right away.
They would. Hey. You know, Josh, they let me out right away because all I need is like people to come down there and show me support.
Oh, that's right.
Yes, it works. It works. All right.
Oh, I didn't know you would be allowed.
Yeah.
I still love you.
Thank you. I love you too. All right, you guys. So I did receive a message back from Marcus. It's a good, heartfelt message to me. Wasn't about me per se, what he wrote today or what he said. No, it wasn't necessarily about me. But I'm not going to go into it because I kind of am in it, if it makes sense. But I'm kind of excused from it a little bit, if that makes sense. So I'm writing them back.